Hell there, people of the internet. How's everyone doing today? Normally I'd say I'm doing alright, but actually I'm quite upset. You see, my television stopped working. It just stopped working. It was working fine last night, and now I can't even get it turned on. I've tried several outlets, and it just ain't working anymore. So, yeah, I'm out of TV. Now I have to figure out another way to edit and upload videos until I can get my hands on a new TV. But for right now, I'm upset. I'm upset because I have this broken television and I can't use it. I was supposed to have a good day today. Of course, of all days that it decides to break, it breaks on my day off. So now I have literally nothing to do except for shoot guns and stand there looking good. So, I mean, I guess it is kind of dirty for a video, so let's go ahead and just take a quick second and clean this thing off real quick. It's got quite a bit of dust and dirt on it. There we go. This is an appropriate way to clean your television at any point in time if you decide that your television is too dirty. It shouldn't damage it at all. Just go out to the nearest pond and make sure that you clean it thoroughly. You want to make sure that you clean all the electronic bits on the inside too, because those also get dusty. There we go. That ought to be nice and thoroughly cleaned. Okay, now we can continue the video. Come on, television, let's go. You're not getting out of this one. Alright, first thing I'm going to do with this television here is I'm going to light it up with some 9mm ammunition. I don't got nothing special, this is just aluminum case ball ammunition out of my Star VM. I will ultimately decide that this is not enough punishment, and I will go off to find something more destructive to blast this TV apart with, and I'm sure I can find something. Let's see what kind of grouping I can get. Alright, I'll be grouping in the top right corner, I guess. The hell was that? Alright, well, my grouping's not great, as people can see, but it was fun. And I did make that television suffer, so I'm gonna load up some more 9mm pills. You know, on a hot day, wind is welcome, but on a day that I'm recording, it's not welcome at all. Let me grab this other mag real quick. There we go. It's interesting that we have so much curvature of the bullet. As I hit the television, I can see that I hit it, but the round comes out like several feet in the back. Oh, I guess that's all that mag. Okay, well, there's that mag. I feel like that television hasn't suffered enough. I said I'd get to this point, but what am I gonna do to make it suffer even more? Oh, the things I could do. Wait right here. Alright, I've come up with a creative way to do some more damage to that television. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna step it up a notch, then we're gonna step it up another notch, then we're gonna step it up about 10 notches. So this will be fun. I sincerely hope the wind noise is not that bad, because this video is going to be fantastic. Alright, now just because I haven't used it for a while, I broke out my number 4 Mark 1 rifle here. I got some ammunition, 303 Brit. It's lead core ammo, which is what we want for what we're about to do. Alright, so I'm going to take the television and I'm going to set it up next to that steel target in a manner to where as I shoot the steel target, you get bullet fragmenting going into the television. So we should see a lot of spalling and shrapnel damage happening there. I think that'll be pretty awesome. So I'm gonna go do that. Hopefully this wind dies down relatively soon. Alright, hopefully that right there will stay well enough. I did try to cram the wire in a position to where it would like hold the television in place. So hopefully it'll stay well enough. All right, now I'm going to be loading up my number 4 Mark I with 5 rounds apiece. And the reason I bring that up is because I'm almost positive somebody's going to say, hey, you know that thing holds 10 rounds, right? Yes, I know it holds 10 rounds, but I'll be using 5. Now, if you would like to go to my Patreon page and help out with the cost of ammunition, then you will have the right to tell me to use 10 rounds of ammunition. However, I'm funding this project myself, so I will use 5 rounds of ammunition. I tell you what, though, I have not fired this rifle in quite some time, and I'm quite excited to fire it. Make sure that it's all nice and tight. Yep, all the screws feel tight. Unless you count the ones in my head. All right, let's go for it. That is the wrong sight. No, it's not. I guess it's just sighted out for 300 yards. Is that rim lock? All right. You know, ever since I did the minute with the Mad Minute with the Car 98 and the Mosin Nagant, I completely understand how this thing right here could be used for a Mad Minute. In fact, we might do that in a video coming up. Do a Mad Minute with the rifle that was actually made for it. All right, I will acknowledge that I've never been very good at using aperture sights. I just don't have much practice with them, so bear with me if I miss a shot or two. Come on, you bastard. I wonder how much damage we're actually doing to that TV, or if this is just a complete waste of ammunition and resources. Let's go have a look. That's 10 rounds downrange of lead core ammunition. Let's go have a look at that television. All right, I am positive that we are doing damage to this television. That is awesome right there. Look at that. All right, let's just keep doing what we're doing. Let's see if we can cut this TV in half or something. Man, that is freaking rad. Let's go ahead and like change positions. There we go. We're just gonna cram that right there. Just like that. Oh man, that's freaking perfect. It's almost like this television was made for this. All right, let's do some more. All right, the one thing that I don't like about the Infield series is the double stack magazine using a rimmed cartridge. You gotta load it carefully, otherwise you have rim lock. I really dislike that. That is the one major downfall with this system. Like that. No, that wasn't rim lock. I will acknowledge that this is one speedy little rifle, though. All right, there we go. The wind is just absolutely brutal today. So I do hope that the wind noise is not drastically terrible. Didn't pick up another round. Well, that's all my 303 British, at least that I'm going to use in this video. Alright, how bad's the wind right now? The wind is pretty bad. Alright, I'm going to cover this with my hand while I talk. I'm going to go ahead and break out my bolt action 12 gauge. It is a J.C. Higgins model 520 or 580 and some change. I've made a video about this before, however it had a plug in it, so it didn't hold very many rounds. I took that plug out, and now it seems to hold 7 rounds, if memory serves correctly. I have heard some speculation about this shotgun, that the bolt will come flying back in my face if the screw breaks off of it or something. The screw is nice and tight, I've double checked that, and I'm only firing bird shot. So we aren't going to have any issues like that, at least, you know, not from this point in time. If I feel like firing anything heavy, I'll pull out a pump action and just play it safe. Well, what do you guys think? I think that the shrapneling idea definitely worked out. Because, man, we tore this TV asunder. Alright, now I'm going to blow it up with some 12 gauge birdshot. I feel like the wind is starting to pick up more than it was. Alright, this bolt-action shotgun actually holds 6 rounds, 5 plus 1 in the chamber. Wow, that is windy. I do hope that the wind noise is not so bad. May the sock have mercy on our souls. Alright, so, I'm gonna have another round left over. Let's light that thing up. One shot, I've already broken it. And one more for the road. Well, there's not much left of that TV after that. That's kind of why I was saving this for last. Well, second to last. I'll be right back. Alright, this is going to be a great time. I got me some Tannerite right here. This is not very much. This is about half a pound, maybe a little bit over. I got myself a little styrofoam block to act as filler in this thing. This way I have more surface area to actually hit the target. I'm going to be aiming for this nice, bright orange spot. Half a pound should be more than sufficient to completely decimate that television over there. Last time I did this, it was with a computer monitor, and it was fun, so. Now, to prevent shrapnel and debris from flying everywhere, I will be sticking this inside the car. Don't fight my logic. I'm going to stick this inside the car, and I'm going to stick the television on top of this. I think we're going to try and hit it. Might take me a couple of shots. I'm a bad shot. Now, like I said, this area is only about half a pound, so it's not, you know, overly powered. It shouldn't be too terribly explosive, but I still think it will be entertaining to watch. Especially with all the crap I have piled up in that car. It should destroy quite a bit of stuff. Let's get started. I decided to bring my camera along so y'all can see exactly what I'm doing here. We're just gonna set this right there, and then we're gonna put the television on top. And whenever this explodes, oh man, that'll be really entertaining to watch. Hopefully my neighbors don't call the police. Fingers crossed. Although I've used this stuff out here before and no one's complained, so. That and it's Monday in the afternoon, so they're probably not even home. Yeah, that's my story, I'm sticking to it. I will take some of the leftovers and like tape it to this TV and then shoot it, so stay tuned for that at the end of the video. Now, because of the horridly destructive nature of this stuff right here, I'm gonna go ahead and back up to farther than I normally would. And I'm going to go, God, that's gonna really decimate that stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and take cover behind a tree as well. So you guys aren't gonna actually see me on camera while I'm blowing this stuff up. So kudos to you, you'll just get to watch the explosion. Well, there goes that television. Let's go see what we can find. Man, that was awesome. All right, as expected, everything that was there is no longer there. Television, oh, there's a little bit of it over there, but for the most part, I can see just how everything's been completely shredded. Man, that was fantastic. All right, now on to this television. That'll be awesome. I'm just gonna like take one bag and stick it right in the middle, blow it up, and we'll see what kind of damage that does. All right, so what I have out there is not much at all. It's probably like a fifth of a pound, maybe a little more. Definitely between a fourth and a fifth, not much at all. But it is enough to at least be entertaining to watch. Normally, whenever I mix Tannerite, I mix about a third of a pound each, but I want to do something special for that television. Get it out of here. So I went ahead and I mixed a little bit more, but I saved a little bit for the television there. So now we're just going to shoot that, and we're going to see what this minuscule amount of Tannerite does to that glass. I think it'll still be cool to watch. that was fun. Let's go check that out. Well, as predicted, we left a pretty sizable crater in the glass. It wasn't a whole lot of Tannerite, but it was still enough to be entertaining. Okay, well, hey, look, we bulged out the back a little bit too. All right, this was fun. I'm not gonna fight the wind for the outro though, so I'll be right back. All right, now that I'm inside out of the wind, I'll go ahead and do the outro. Thanks for watching, guys. I had a lot of fun doing this, especially this video. It was definitely entertaining. I see the cat over there eyeballing the flashing light on the camera. Prepare to be attacked by a cat, I guess. If you like this kind of stuff, go ahead and mash that subscribe button. It really does help on the channel. I'm hoping to get the channel to start growing at a more progressive rate. If you like the video, do me a solid. Like the video down below. It really does help out with the analytics stuff and whatnot. What else? If you want to actually support the channel, go ahead and check out the Patreon page that I have. I've also started doing Q&As, if you haven't heard, down on the Patreon page. You don't have to be a patron to ask any questions, especially if you just post them down in the comments below. And you also don't have to be a patron to actually go to the page itself and read my answers on them. Now I get asked the same questions over and over and over and over. That's why I decided to go ahead and start doing these Q&As. I also get asked some pretty interesting and honestly sometimes a little disturbing questions. You guys ask some pretty funny questions. So some of those I put on the Patreon page, but others I'm not gonna. Others I'm just gonna leave a mystery. Alright, I have to go dig out my old desktop screen, desktop monitor, whatever those things are going to be called, and it is old. Yeah, God, I got to get myself another TV, but I need something to work on, so I guess I'm going back to 2005 status. So I'm gonna go do that. You guys go off and have yourselves a fantastic day. I certainly had a fantastic day, and my day's not over. I still have a full day ahead of me. Anyway, I'll see y'all next. Been a little while since I've done this. Bonnie and Clyde be damned. The poor man's Garen. It's a shame that bolt-action shotguns aren't more mainstream.